on from Long Island, New York. Okay, awesome guys, let's just dive into things because it is the top of the hour. And so I just want to jump into things, get straight to the content. I'm planning on this presentation going to be probably about 15-20 minutes. And so then at the very end, if you guys have questions along the way, make sure you guys throw them in the chat box. And then also I'll save some time to the very end to be able to go through and answer all your questions. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Facebook Messenger bots. I'm going to go through and show you guys some demos, give you a little quick tutorial and some things you can go through and implement for your business. And Sean, yeah, if you got a Shopify store, really this works for any type of small business owner. So the demonstrations I'm going to go through and show today are specific to real estate, also for mortgage. But the same types of thing if you're like, you know, Sean, for example, if you're in Shopify, I've got a lot of friends in the Shopify space using these bots. So I just want to show you some of the different possibilities that you can go through and use and break down for you all today. All right, so okay, cool. So let's just start out. How many of you guys have used Facebook Messenger bots? Go ahead, type in a yes over there in the question box or the little chat box over there if you guys have either used Facebook Messenger bots or also if you've kind of seen how they've worked, if you've been the recipient of one of the Facebook Messenger bots. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably on my Facebook Messenger list. I'm sure some of you guys have at least seen that. I just want to get a feel for everyone that's kind of seen a little bit of how they've worked for just for business in general. Okay, we've got Aaron saying no, Noel saying no. Okay, this is good. Jenny saying no, Todd saying yes. Awesome. And Todd, I know Todd's a full service client. I know he's been getting some appointments booked with this. Florida Real Estate saying I have mini chat. Awesome. Andre saying not yet. Todd saying yes. Chad saying heck yeah, so money. Seeing how they work. No, yes, just started. Lauren set it up for me. Awesome, Paul. Yes, cool, bro. Okay, cool. So it looks like we've kind of got a mix. We've got some people, they've seen how they work and they see like how profitable they can be. And then some people are like, you know, they have no idea. Maybe you've heard of them a little bit, but let's just break down really quick. So I started getting into Facebook Messenger bots, as I'm telling you, probably about 5 to 6 months ago, right? So I went through, I heard all my friends, they were like, yeah, Facebook Messenger bots, it's awesome, it's killer. And so I thought, you know what, why not go through, give it a try for my business, see if it works. And then if it works for my business, we can start setting some stuff up for clients and see if it works for them and kind of move forward from there. So at the time I went through and I started building up my messenger bot list, which if you like, a messenger bot list is kind of like an email list, right? Or your list of contacts in your database. Let's say you've got your phone of all their names, phone numbers, email address, all that is very similar, but you're reaching out to them via Facebook Messenger as opposed to email or just like text message or phone calls or any of that stuff. So I went through and I started building up my messenger bot list, and about 6 weeks later I had probably still 7 to 8 times more people on my email list as opposed to my messenger bot list. But I was like, you know what, let's go through, I'll give this a try. So I went and set up a new promotion that we were doing for our business, and I blasted out the promotion to my email list, which was 7 to 8 times bigger than my messenger list. Okay, so imagine, let's say my messenger list was 100 people, my email list was 700 to 800, which is a lot bigger, but just kind of like make the number simple. And so I went through and I blasted out to email list, blasted out to messenger bot list. And the crazy thing that happened, you guys, is I saw more revenue come through, more business generated from my messenger bot list than my email list that was 7 to 8 times bigger than my messenger bot list. That's pretty crazy, right? Like, went through, it took me about 6 weeks to go through and build this up just a little bit, and then went through, blasted it out. And the reason why is because back in the day when email marketing first came out, or just email in general, right? People were super excited to get emails like that little, like, You've Got Mail. You guys have seen the movie with Tom Hanks and who was it, Reese Witherspoon? No, Meg anyway, I can't remember her name. Meg Ryan, that's who it is. So they went through and people were excited to get emails. They'd open every single email, they'd read it and be like, oh, this is cool, right? Whereas now, like, emails are, you just get bombarded with emails. There's so many in your inbox and just so much stuff, and you just like, you go and delete half your emails, or probably 90% of your emails, before you even go through and open them. Like, that's what I do when I get to my email inbox at the beginning of the day. I'll go through and I'll see which ones I can just delete right away, and I delete them all, and then I just get to what I need to focus on. Okay, and that's pretty much how it works with most people nowadays. But with Facebook Messenger bots, as we've seen, a lot of people already are okay, Aaron's saying, are you saying box or bots? I'm saying bots, B-O-T-S, like a robot, right? Okay, yeah, Candace saying he said bots. Okay, so anyway, so with messenger bots, as we see, like a lot of people haven't used them in their business. They maybe haven't heard of them. They haven't really seen how all that works yet. And so it's still brand new. It's kind of like the Wild West, especially for you as a business owner or marketer or whatever you're doing, where if you go through and you send out a Facebook message, you're gonna have 90 to 95% open rates. Or in other words, if you send a message out to 100 people, 90 to 95 of those people, 90 to 95 of the 100 are gonna actually open your Facebook message. Okay, whereas with email right now, if you send an email out to 100 people, what is considered good right now is a 15 to 20% open rate. So of the 100 people, only 15 to 20 of those people are actually going to open your email. Okay. Okay, awesome. So that's one thing that you got to really take in consideration here and know like how powerful this can be. And then also another thing of why I like it even more over email is because you send out an email and you got to wait for the response to come back, and then you reply back, and it's just like a very manual process where I'll be able to show you guys today how this can be a very automated process. And you can ask questions like yes, no, are you a first-time home buyer, yes or no, what's your credit score, above 620, like anyway, we're gonna go through and break all that down for you guys all today. All right. Okay, so John, okay, you're just asking about his monthly promotion, all that stuff. Okay, cool. So let's dive into this, guys. Let's go through. I want to show you some different demos, and if you guys do have questions, go ahead, type them over here in the chat box, and then I'll be able to go through, bounce back and forth, get to those questions as we're going through this. Okay, so let me just share my screen with you all really quick. Alrighty. Okay, so this first one is going through, and if you've been following me for some time, I've talked a lot about landing pages and using landing pages instead of your main website to generate leads, right? And the reason why is because if you go through and you send people to just your main website, it's going to convert less than 1% of people visiting that site into an actual lead. Whereas with a landing page, you can get as many as 20 to 25% of those people visiting the site to become a lead. Right, so right here is a quick example. And that's obviously you know, like this real estate agent, this is like just a demo post. This is not the full post. You guys have been following me for some time. You guys have seen the full post. We've got several templates for you all. But let's say, you know, attention Orlando homeowners, right? Or whatever city you live in. Are you or anyone you know looking to buy a home in the Orlando area? And you can say go here. So this is the call to action to go through and send them to the landing page to go grab their name, phone number, and email address. So this is one of the templates that we have that's converted amazingly well for realtors and even mortgage brokers, because like you guys are kind of working with the same person, right? If you're looking for buyers, a buyer typically they need to find a home to buy, and they're gonna need someone to help them with the loan. Okay, most cases. I mean, sometimes obviously people, they're cash buyers, but it doesn't happen too often. Okay, so they come in here, they say get me the list. They'll come in and say, you know, put in some of this test info for right now. They hit submit, and at this point they become a lead in your database, right? You've got their name, phone number, email address. You can go through, follow up with them, contact them, and all that stuff. But then I want to show you guys this next process. Okay, I don't know why my internet is going so slow there, but it says, okay, thanks, help me put some homes together for you. Okay, now somebody's opted in and saying, hey, I'm wanting to find out more homes in my area, in the Orlando area, Dallas area, New York City, or whatever. You probably want to help them a little bit more by putting a list of homes that are more specific to their needs, right? Whether it's a certain price range, number of bedrooms they're looking to have, or any of that, right? Okay, Carrie's saying, who do you buy your landing pages through? So we've got a company, it's called Arsenal Marketing. I'll just throw in the I'll throw in the link into the chat box over here where you can get your free trial. Okay, so here is the link. Okay, so we've got all these pre-built templates. Anyway, back to this. So they come here, they become a lead. We've got their name, phone number, and email address. They now click, okay, hey, help me put some homes together for you. So we want to go through and take the conversation a little bit deeper. So they say, find homes for me. And this is where we kick them into our Facebook Messenger bot, which this is really pretty cool, guys. So it says, hey Jason, I see you're looking for homes in the Orlando area, and we've got all these templates that you guys can use and implement into your business, where you just like take out your city and put Orlando or Omaha or Salt Lake City or wherever you guys are living. It says, that's great. Is there a certain number of bedrooms you're looking for? Okay, now if you're working with a buyer, that's a pretty good question to ask, right? Like seeing like, okay, how many bedrooms are you looking for, so you can narrow down and find homes that are gonna fit not only their price range, but their whole demographic, not demographics, but the whole spectrum of what they're looking for. So they come in, let's say, I just want 1 to 2 bedrooms. They click on that. Okay, perfect. Are you a first-time home buyer? Okay, this is really important, because obviously if you're a lender, that's some pretty good information to know. And then if you're a realtor, that's also some really good information to know, because if they say no, you have a possibility to grab a listing from that, right? So you can now help them buy a home, but you can also help them go through and list their home. So you're kind of double dipping on this one lead. So now I'm going to come in, let's say I'm going to say yes, and then it's going to auto respond. Okay, great. How soon are you looking to move? That's another great question, right? Because like, you want to know where to put them in your sales pipeline. Is this person someone I need to be talking with right now today? Is this person somebody where I can send them some more educational information, but I know that they're not really looking for 1 to 3 months, or they're kind of just looking around. They're not really ready to take action immediately. Okay, so we can say, hey, as soon as possible, like I'm ready to move, I'm ready to get going right now. Okay, awesome. Let me compile a list of homes that would fit what you're looking for, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you have any further questions, just ask them here. Now, the cool thing about this too is when you're out and about, once you get this campaign set up and you're out and about showing homes, you're at an open house, you're off doing whatever you might be doing, right? This is all happening on the back end on complete autopilot, where you're pre-qualifying this lead. And then we come here at the end of the day, and all of our leads, we can go through and look and say, okay, this Jason guy, he's looking for a 1 to 2 bedroom home. He's a first-time home buyer. He's looking to move as soon as possible. Okay, this is someone I need to go through and get an appointment with as soon as possible. Like, I need to be on this person right now. Whereas if you look through another one, they say, hey, 4 to 6 months out, that's all right. But maybe that next day you follow up and say, hey, let's you could set up a call with them. But it's not as urgent as someone who's saying like, hey, I'm ready to go right now. All right. Okay, cool. So that is the way that we kind of go through and do it with landing pages. So we go through, click it there, and we have it on that thank you page. So after they've opted in, have that whole process start. Okay, and guys, if you guys have questions on any of this, just go ahead and type them over in the chat box. I want to show you 2 more quick examples, and then we'll kind of get back to some more questions here. Okay, so this one is pretty cool, because this is where we can kick them right into Messenger from your Facebook post. Okay, so same type of thing, where we've got the same type of ad copy, but instead of sending them to a landing page right here, what we can do, we can go and we can click on this and have them immediately kick into Facebook Messenger. Okay, so look at this. We've got the same sequence built out, but if you look at this, it just goes straight to Messenger instead of going and having them opt in through name, phone number, and email address. So you can go through, we can split test both. We've seen both work extremely well, but also at the same time, like, you don't want to necessarily, if they're going straight to Messenger, you don't want to jump the gun and say, hey, what's your phone number? What's your email address? What's your this type of contact info? Because the whole point of getting someone's contact information is to start a sales conversation, right? It's to go through and get an appointment with that person. And if you're already starting the sales conversation in Facebook Messenger, why are you killing the conversation and asking for their name, their phone number, their email address, and all that other information, right? You can ask that much later after you've pre-qualified this person and built a little more rapport. So what we can do is say, hey Jason, you know, I see you're looking for it. So it's the same exact sequence that we can go through, and we have a number of these different sequences built out, and I'll show you guys how to get access to those here in a little bit. But you can go through and add a ton of other questions, like you can ask credit score, you can ask you know, first-time home buyer. Like somebody was mentioning they've got a Shopify store, so depending on what you're selling, you can ask questions related to the products that you're selling. Make sense? Okay, Vincent Kim saying, where should I go to set up the bot? Yeah, I'll hit that here in just a little bit. Okay, and Candace saying this is great, especially for newer agents. Yeah, no, this is great for brand new agents. This is great for even seasoned agents. Like, it just helps you create more appointments and more sales conversations. Okay, and we'll show you guys here in a second. But people using messenger bots, from the leads they're generating, they're seeing about a 4 to 5 times more appointments booked from those leads, as opposed to those people just using email or phone calls or any of these other communication channels. Right now, I want to show you guys one more. This is for mortgage brokers. Okay, so let's say first-time home buyers, and obviously this is just a demo ad. This is not exactly what you guys should say. Okay, so don't be going and say like, well, Jason's ad said this, and so I'm just going to copy and paste this. Just like quick note, this will not work. It won't convert at all. So don't go spend money on this. Okay. Okay, so we'll go through. We'll say click on this awesome demo right here. They click on that, it kicks them into the same messenger bot, and the same thing, we can do this with landing pages, all that good stuff. But it says, hey Jason, glad you saw my post. Is this your first time you're looking to buy? Okay, now this one's more specific to a loan officer, mortgage broker, right? But like I mentioned earlier, this works for any type of small business owner. So they come in here, they say, hey, no, it's not actually. And we go through, great, how soon would you like to purchase your new home? Okay, within 4 months. And then we just go through, and you can see this whole follow-up process. Now, someone that's going to go and give out a loan to somebody, they're gonna be a little more interested in like the credit score. So hey, I'm 620 or above, and it comes out, okay, great. Is there a specific area you're looking to purchase your home? We can come in here, type a specific area, and then we can have, okay, they're looking to move within 4 months, 620 and above credit score, great credit score. Okay, and they're looking to purchase in this specific area. So if you're a realtor, you can go through and find homes in that area. And then also, if you're a mortgage broker, you can actually team up with realtors, which we've seen great success with that. And anyway, so anyway, I mean, does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions on any of this? I mean, would you guys like to go through and have me show you how to implement this into your business? Okay, go ahead and let me know in the chat box if you guys want to go through, start implementing this into your business as well, of these bots that we've got going on right here. Okay, just really quick, I want to share with you. So this is Giovanna. She was on one of my trainings, I think 2 weeks ago, and went through and broke down some of these different Facebook Messenger bot hacks and tips and trainings, all that stuff. And she said, I did this last week. I have 10 leads and I spoke with 4 people. Now you might be thinking, well, that was only 40%, only 4 of the 10. Well, how many people did you talk from your last 10 leads from Facebook, from realtor.com, from Trulia? How many of those leads did you actually get a hold of? Okay, and if within the first week you could already have 4 sales conversations with those 10 leads, that'd be pretty awesome, right? Okay, and you can see right here we got Latrosha. She said she has 11 leads and 2 appointments already set from the 11 leads. Now obviously that's a little bit lower conversion rate, but look at this. That was in the last 24 hours and she spent $9 on her advertising. Okay, so within the 11 leads, she was able to book 2 appointments in her first 24 hours, leveraging the same tools right here. Okay, and then we've got Jeff, who is a lender up in Washington. He booked dozens of appointments and already have 1 closed deal with several others in the pipeline by simply using this messenger follow-up. Okay, guys, it's really, at the end of the day, leads are cool, leads are sexy, and obviously it's a big selling point because everyone wants leads, everyone wants new people to talk to in their business. At the end of the day, leads don't really matter if you're not able to convert those leads into appointments and convert those appointments into actual closed deals. Now what we can do, and like we can do our best with helping you convert those leads into appointments, but then at the end of the day, you got to go through and study sales training and learn how to actually convert those appointments into closed deals. but the more appointments you get, the more deals that you're likely to close, right? So we got Liz right here. Liz is a realtor in Dallas. These are both, Jeff and Liz are both some of our full service clients, as well as Todd. And so Liz is in Dallas, which I'm sure most of you guys know that is a very, very competitive market. Okay, very competitive market. And she's like, once we went through and had our first follow-up call after like a week, she was like, what are you guys doing? I got 7 leads for $2 a lead, and I already have a buyer wanting to look at houses this weekend, plus another 2 scheduled appointments. That's insane ROI. Okay, now I don't know how much those homes were that were listed, but let's say they were even $200,000. Okay, if you're making your typical 3% commission on a $200,000 home, that's $6,000 you'd be making on just one closed deal, right? And she went through and she got 7 leads, $2 a lead, so that's $14 spent. She has a buyer looking at house plus 2 more scheduled appointments. Okay, so that ROI is pretty insane there. And then Jamie right here, she was able to go through, get tons of leads, set I think 4 appointments from the 6 leads that she got in her first 48 hours. So anyway guys, long story short, this is pretty powerful to be able to go through and get the proper follow-up in place to connect with more of your leads and boost your sales conversations, right? So I know a lot of you guys have been asking about some of these different okay, I'm just reading through some of these different comments here, so people are pretty excited. So guys, I want to show you what we put together to help you implement Facebook Messenger bots into your business. So we've got the Messenger Bot Mastery, okay, and you can go get it at arsenalmarketing.io/messenger. So let me just copy and paste this into the chat box over here. And so what we're gonna do with this training is we're gonna give you all of the copy and paste templates that we have to use for real estate and also for mortgage of what campaigns that we've already tested, so you don't have to go recreate the wheel. We have step-by-step training, and also when you get started this weekend, okay, or this week, I'm sorry, you're gonna have a member of our team be able to go through and set everything up completely done for you, like, so you don't even have to mess with it. Okay, so if you're like, man, Jason, this is awesome, but I don't really know like the technical details, I don't know how to set stuff up, I don't know any of that, our team will just take care of all that for you. And then also what we'll do is we'll set up one new lead generation campaign for you, and so you don't have to worry about that either. So we'll set up the Facebook ad, the landing pages, the automated emails, automated follow-up, text messages, the automated Facebook Messenger, okay? And we'll set it up whether you're looking for buyer leads, if you've got a listing you'd like to go through and market and promote, an open house, if you're looking for seller leads, whatever type of campaign you'd like us to go set up, we can go through, make that happen for you. And you'll see here we've got all the Messenger bot training for you. We've got the buyer leads training, you'll get the seller leads, and you're gonna get a pro account to the Arsenal MKG software when you go here and get started today. All right, so let me just break this down right here of everything that you're gonna get with the Messenger Bot Mastery. And so the URL up here you can see is arsenalmarketing.io/messenger, and we're only gonna have this available through this weekend. Okay, so this is kind of like a a one-time special type of deal. So that's the URL. I threw it over there in the chat box if you want to go grab that. So part of this, you're gonna get the Messenger Bot training. Okay, we're gonna show you step-by-step how to set up the Messenger bots with your landing pages, with your Facebook ads, and if you have a Facebook page and someone messages your Facebook page, we'll show you how to go through and have an automated follow-up sequence to kind of pre-qualify and sift and sort through all those people messaging your Facebook page. Right, you're gonna also get one Messenger campaign completely set up for you. So our team will go in, they'll go into your Facebook page, set up the whole Messenger bot so you don't have to worry about it. Plus you're gonna get our copy and paste campaigns, the scripts, the templates to go through and implement for your business. Also, a member of our team is gonna go through and set up one new lead generation campaign for you. As I mentioned earlier, guys, doesn't matter if you're looking for buyer leads, if you're looking for seller leads, if you've got a listing to go through and promote, an open house, whatever it might be, our team will be able to go through and set that up for you. And you'll be able to get 1-month account access to Arsenal MKG, the pro account, which will actually open that up to a completely unlimited account, which is normally $199 a month. So in there, you'll be able to set up your landing pages. You'll be able to have the messenger marketing, the email marketing, the text marketing. It's a full CRM where you can import your contacts from Trulia, Zillow, wherever it might be. You'll also get access to priority support. And for those of you guys right here on this YouTube live right now, we'll also get you guys access to a 4-week live training that we're gonna do for you starting this next week. Okay, now this is only a special bonus for you guys right here on this YouTube live, so we're not offering or promoting that anywhere else. If you guys actually go here to the sales page, you won't see that anywhere because this is just for you guys for jumping on here, jumping on this YouTube live. I wanted to throw in a little bit extra bonus for all of you here. So anyway, guys, you can get started with all that when you go to arsenalmarketing.io/messenger. Okay, and you get started for just one single payment of $297. Okay, and then okay, so let's go through. We've got a few questions coming in. Okay, Jenny's saying, so is this extra over and above the membership fee? So Jenny, are you already currently a member of Arsenal? So yeah, so like the campaign, this is a bonus for getting, because like this is gonna be a done for you setup for the messenger bot. So if you already are a member, just go here to this URL right here, and we'll be able to upgrade your account and get all the done for you lead generation campaign, the done for you Facebook Messenger bot, and all that stuff set up for you guys as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, Vincent saying I already have Arsenal MKG account. Is it part of the education as well? I didn't see it there. No, so this is an added bonus. This is something brand new that we're just launching right here. And then also you're getting some of this done for you action just completely taken care of. So we want to help you guys because lots of times you can spend a lot of time trying to figure out all the technical details yourself. But we know that you're best at meeting with the clients one-on-one, showing them homes, going through and doing open houses. So if we can go through and help on some of the back-end technical stuff, the stuff that we do every single day, that we're not getting frustrated with it because it's literally like we can do it in our sleep because we're setting up Facebook ads, we're setting up Facebook Messenger bots, all that stuff on the daily. So we just want to be able to go through and help you out right here. Okay, Carrie's saying, is it the same price if you are already a member of Arsenal Marketing? Okay, we had a lot of those questions. If I didn't answer those questions, make sure you guys go through, hit me up in the chat box down there. Natasha saying I already have a CRM. No worries. So what we could do with the Arsenal software, so it sets up your landing pages, all of your auto follow-ups and all that stuff. And we also do social automation posts to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. But what we can do is once a new lead comes in, we can actually sync that lead with your existing CRM. Okay, so I know for a fact that Natasha, I'm not sure what CRM you use, but we sync with LionDesk, we sync with Wise Agent, Follow Up Boss, all those different ones, so that you can either use the Arsenal CRM, have them all come through, and we've got like tags, and you can add notes and enroll them into different email sequences or just different types of things like that. Or you can have it just sync. Sorry, just forgetting the word sync right into your existing CRM. Okay, so Natasha, hopefully that answered that question there. Okay, Jay Allen Carr, I would like to learn more about messenger bots. Let's set up a call. So just type in your question right here in the chat box if you've got some different questions on messenger bots, because more than likely like other people are gonna have the same questions. So like that's why I like to go through and open up the end here for live Q&A, just because a lot of times, like for example, who was it? We got Jimmy and Vincent and I think John. They all had the same questions, and so then I'm able to go answer them. And so like anyway, so if you got questions on messenger bots or any of that stuff, go ahead, type them in, and then that can benefit the whole group, that everyone that's on right now. Okay, we've got, okay, I think I missed one right up here. John says, do you have to have a website? No, you don't, Sean, or John, sorry, I was reading Sean was right above there. Yeah, so John, you don't have to have a website, but with the Arsenal software, you'll be able to set up landing pages. We've got all the pre-built templates inside the system that you can easily use and leverage for your business. Okay, so let's see. Sean saying, so I manually initiate contact, then the bot retargets. So I manually initiate contact, then the bot retargets. No, Sean, so what's gonna happen is we've got all, so like part of this is you're gonna get our buyer and seller leads mini courses, and that shows you how to go through and set up the buyer leads campaign, of setting up the Facebook ad, setting up the landing pages, the automated follow-up. And with that Facebook ad, what's gonna happen is you don't have to manually do anything. When they click on that link, it's gonna automatically take them into Messenger. So if we come back over here, It's like, for example, right here, they click on this, and it's like we run this post as an ad, and then when they click on it, it's gonna immediately take them into Messenger right here. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so I think it's Sean. Sean, if you have any more questions on that, hit me up in the chat box, and I'm more than happy to get that. Nick is saying, what's your opinion on lead ads versus putting them through a funnel? Yeah, so Nick, I've seen both work extremely well. Okay, and both, it kind of depends on the area. So I've split tested them. Some areas they, the cost per lead is about the same. Some areas the cost per lead on a landing page is a lot better than the lead form. Sometimes vice versa. And it all comes down to, for my liking, it comes down to going through and knowing which one's getting you the best quality data. Okay, which lots of times lead forms do that, but sometimes landing pages work just as well, and they get you a pretty good cost per lead. Okay, so anyway, Nick, hope that answered that question. Okay, I'm going back down. Sean is saying, are we able to set up a messenger bot for contacts that are already in Arsenal? Yes, you are. So one thing that I've done, Shauna, and this is how I actually initially grew my messenger bot list, is I went through and I created a link similar to this one right here, but instead of placing it in a Facebook ad, I went through and I put it inside an email, and then when they clicked on that link inside the email, it opened them up into this messenger bot. Okay, so it's really just like taking this link, and you could advertise it on Facebook, you could do it on Instagram, on YouTube, inside of an email, inside of a text message, to get them to opt into your Facebook Messenger bot. Does that make sense? So anyway, Shauna, if you've got contacts already in there, you can easily do an email blast, get people on that messenger bot list, and even kind of have them go through a full-on sequence. And it's another great way to go through and start the conversation. Okay. Jenny's saying, where can I find how to sync leads with my CRM? So shoot an email to support@arsenalmkg.com. Jenny and Natasha, Real Geeks. So here's the thing with CRMs, with syncing with them. If your CRM gives you a custom email address that is like a lead notification email address, that's how we can sync, because then we just put that email address inside of the Arsenal software of the lead notifier or whatever, and then it'll send that lead info to that email address. And then what happens is it's called parsing the data, which basically, like Real Geeks or Follow Up Boss or any of those ones, they go through and they find the email, the phone number, all that information inside of that email that's sent over, and then it would be able to sync it into your CRM. Okay, so so Jenny and everyone else, if you guys have a CRM and you're wondering how to go through and do that, it's possible if you have that email address. If you don't have that email address, then it's kind of it's major development work, which we're not quite ready for quite yet. But most of these CRMs do have one of those. I know Follow Up Boss does for sure. I know Wise Agent does for sure, because I've done both of those. And then these other ones you'll just have to kind of look through. Okay, let's see here. Jenny's saying, where can I find? Okay, I'm just trying to get back in order with all the questions. Okay, so Elegant Realty saying the landing pages and everything you get, is that only for a month? Yes, so it's for the first month, and then if you'd like to stay on the Arsenal software, it's $99 a month for the basic plan, or $199 for the pro plan. And with the pro plan, you're actually gonna get one lead generation campaign set up for you by a member of our team every single month. Okay, so that's kind of a nice little bonus that you guys can go through and have done right there on the $199 a month plan. Or if you're just on the $99 a month plan, and these are month to month, there's no contracts. We feel like if you're getting results and seeing value from our software, you're gonna stick around, because that's what we want to offer. We want to offer massive value for you all. Okay, let's get back over here. Okay, Christine, this is a one-time monthly cost. So Christine, yeah, so it's going to be a one-time for like the messenger bot training, the messenger bot setup, the lead generation campaign. But then to continue on with the software, it would be, if you want to continue on with the software, it would be like a $99 or $199 after this first month. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. Sean is saying, this rocks. If we are currently a member, how quickly can we start using this? Super quick. Yeah, super quick. So just go to the arsenalmarketing.io/messenger, and then once you get started, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sort through everyone that's signing up. Okay, and then we're gonna have a member of our team reach out and help you get that messenger bot set up and get it going for your business. Okay, so once again guys, allow a few days. Like, don't like, we're gonna try to get to you guys as soon as possible, but there's a lot of people, and we've got, I mean, I think we've got like 7 or 8 support members, but just allow them a little bit of time to get to your account. Within a week they for sure should be able to get to it. But anyway, so just keep that in mind there. Okay guys, any other questions? Okay, so let's just wrap this up. I'll kind of hit one more time what you're gonna get today with the Messenger Bot Mastery. You're gonna get our Messenger Bot training. Okay, and for those of you guys here on this YouTube live, we're gonna actually get you guys a bonus for just those of you guys who actually attended today. 4-week live training for all of you guys. So what we're gonna do starting next week is we're gonna have a once-a-week live training showing you how to implement some of these things, and then you'll be able to ask questions live on the call, and so that you know you can get all of your questions answered there. Okay, we're gonna also get one Messenger Bot campaign completely set up for you. You're also gonna get all of our pre-existing campaign templates, the text, all that stuff that we've already tested out. You're gonna get one lead generation campaign set up for you. So whether you're looking for buyer leads, seller leads, listing leads, open house leads, whatever it might be, and you're gonna get our buyer and seller leads mini courses. Okay, so inside those courses, those are we show you how to set up the Facebook ad, and we give you the copy and paste Facebook ad template. We're gonna show you how to set up the landing pages, the follow-up emails, follow-up everything, and how to go through and get them to actually book appointments on autopilot with you with our appointment scheduling app that we've got for you. Okay, you're also going to get 1-month account to Arsenal MKG, our pro account. We're actually going to open that up to an unlimited account, so you can create unlimited landing pages. You can have unlimited contacts inside of your CRM there, so you can easily import the contacts. You can easily export the contacts, whatever you need to do. We've got it all integrated with Facebook Messenger, email marketing, text marketing, everything set up ready for you. And then also our priority support. So if like your biggest question right now is like, Jason, this all sounds awesome, but I don't know if I can go through and set up all the technical stuff for the Facebook ads, we're there for you. Okay, we've got several members on our team. Jump on a screen share, jump on a call, do whatever you need to do to get the help, and you get started today at arsenalmarketing.io/messenger for just $297. Okay, now guys, literally just the done for you, like excluding the training, the templates, all the stuff, literally just the done for you Messenger Bot campaign setup and the lead generation. I mean, those both are easily worth the $297, just to kind of eliminate that time of trying to go through and figure it all out yourself, right? It's kind of like the time value of money. Where do you value your time? Where is your time best spent? Is it best spent out in the field showing homes, doing an open house, or that, or spending, you know, an hour or two trying to set up a Facebook ad for your first time and not really knowing exactly how to do it? So anyway, that's why we want to go through and help you with all that. Okay, my CVid is saying this price is reasonable. Yeah, I think so, but anyway. Okay, Sean saying this rocks. Okay, I think I read that one. Messenger has been so awesome for me. The response rate is through the roof. It's so new that everyone replies, and it's instant, 100,000 times better than a slow back and forth. So money for, yeah, I agree, Chad. It's killing it right now. So Sean is saying, and if we are currently a pro member, we still need to purchase this as well. Is that correct? Yeah, Sean, the reason why is because of the done for you setup on the messenger bots and the lead generation campaigns. So it's just, I mean, it just takes a decent amount of time to go through and get those first campaigns set up. So anyway, alrighty guys, cool. So I think those are all the questions. If you guys are watching the replay of this, I know everyone on here right now is live, but if you're watching the replay of this, you know, you can go through, grab the arsenalmarketing.io/messenger. That's the link to go through and get started. And this is going to be available through the end of the weekend. And this is kind of a special bonus to kind of really kick off the whole messenger bots with your real estate business, with your mortgage business, with whatever you're doing. All right, so anyway guys, thanks so much for jumping on today. And if you guys have any other questions that I did not get to a little bit later, go ahead, shoot an email to support@arsenalmkg.com. We're here to help you, and we want to see you guys have success. So with that said, thanks so much for watching today, and I will talk to you guys all later.